It's welcome guys to another weekly update, another weekly setup. So this week I've broken down 20 pairs that I'll be taking for next week. So let's get down to it. Out of these 20 pairs, I've selected just 6 pairs that have. Let's get down to my first and favorite pair for this week. It's USD card. USD card. Last time we were here, we had a very beautiful inverse head and shoulder pattern. Inverse head and shoulder pattern here. Break retests. We bought for 1 to 3. And now we are back to our entry to our area of interest. And guess what we're having? We had a shift of structure here. So I'll just get down to it straight. So if you look on the weekly time frame, we have market is bullish, break retest, another break above, and this is a potential retest that happened. So I expect that this week we'll have this week feel the market had it last time. So let's go down to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame market is bullish. This is the low, this is the high, higher low, higher high, the new higher low, potential new buys for the higher high. And now we have the 4 hours to bullish with the shift of structure here. Market was bearish at this point, and then we had a shift of structure to the upside. So basically what I'm looking at for this pair, you can see I have my lists, my confirmations. At least I have 6 reasons to enter this pair. You can just pause this video and screenshot it if you want. So I have 6 reasons, and I told you the allergy strategy is a top-down analysis, and what I just basically need is 3 reasons to enter a trade, but I have 6, double of what I need. So I like this trade very much. So on the 4 hour, what I'm just waiting for now, markets is once market open, you can see there's a double doji here. So I'm waiting for market to open. In order for me to actually buy this trade, I'll wait for market to break above this high. Go down to the 1 hour so you can see it. I need market to come to this high or break above this high, then retest it back to continue the buys. Or market have a pullback in within this zone here, then give me an engulfing candlestick or a shift of structure. Engulfing. Although the market is bullish, but if market should come down here, I'll need an engulfing above to continue the buys. So that basically for USD card. Next pair, Euro USD, Euro AUD, sorry. So same thing, you can screenshot it, you can pause and screenshot it. This one I have 7 reasons to enter this trade, so I like this trade very much. It's my number 2 pair. So on the daily time frame, you can see the market is bearish, right? Let me switch to the light charts to make it clearer. You can see lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, and then we shifted bearish with this whole candlestick, and now we have the retest to our area of interest on the weekly time frame. So let's go to the daily. So on the daily time frame, you can see the market had this breakdown and retest. So market is also bullish on the daily time frame because this is the high. Let me switch this thing quickly. You can see this is the high, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low. Market is below this low. We do not have any break above below it here or no break above here, so we're still technically bearish on the time on the daily. And on the 4 hour we are bearish. You can see there's a shift of structure here. Market was bullish here, it shifted structure bearish, and it's having that retest to this level again. So what I'm just going to wait for this trade now. You can see on the 4 hour we really have the shift of structure. This is the break retest. So an engulf is what I usually look for on this trade to enter, just of the engulfing. But what I actually want, what I'm waiting for, because if Monday should open, Sunday night actually just opens with that engulfing, I'm going to wait for the pullback to enter. If you have a deeper pullback, which is nice, I'll wait for the engulfing to enter. So that's basically what I'm waiting for. And if you look here, you can see like a double top, like an M pattern formed here. You can see it looks like an M pattern here. Break, retest. So enough chart pattern to confirm this trade to the downside. That is for Euro AUD. Next pair, NZD USD. So NZD USD, as I said last 2 weeks, that we are at very low points with NZD cards. We're going to be actually buying, at least for now. So the weekly is bearish, the daily is bullish, and the 4 hour is bullish. The 4 hour, we can see we have an inverse head and shoulder pattern here, left head, right shoulder, break, retest, another break and retest again. So now we're on the second retest. I like as the 4-hour EMA is approaching this minor support and resistance zone. So now what I'm going to look for to enter this trade, as you can see I have multiple entries, so I'll explain them now. So now on the 4-hour now, we have market, this is the higher low and this is the higher right. So now if my two entry goes like this, the first entry is for market to have a pullback, a deeper pullback to this original area of interest, and then an engulfing to buy. Now if market doesn't do that, that's where the second entry comes in place. Now the second entry is simply allowing markets, if market rejects from the EMA and this area now opens bullish, now it will break above this area of interest, so I'll wait for the pullback to continue the buys. So that is basically my two entries for NZD USD. Very clean entries. You can see market has shifted bullish. EMA is under market, which is very nice. I have 5 reasons to enter this trade, also very nice. Now the fourth pair for the week. So let's go to the first pair for the week. You can see the market on the weekly is bearish. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So the weekly is bearish, you can see it. Now the daily is actually bullish. You can see this left inverted and shoulder pattern here. Left head, right shoulder, break, retest. The 4-hour is what? Also bullish. The 4-hour is bullish because market did not break. This is the low, this is the high. Market did not close above this high, so we are technically still bullish. So what I'll just wait for this on this market now. I can see the EMA is coming. Wait for market to break above and then retests, and then wait for my engulfing to buy. By that time, the EMA is approaching, which I like. I like my EMA as like one of my final confirmations to actually buy. You can see this like a double bottom here, 1, 2, like a double bottom down here, which is actually nice. So that is it for Eurocard. Next pair, NZDJPY. So NZDJPY, I like this pair too. Although I have just 4 reasons to enter, but I like the pair too. Let me get down to it. So NZDJPY. Now you might say this pair is bullish. So now let's just follow it. So market was bullish at this point, right? At this point it was bullish. Now we had the lower low, lower high, lower low. So now we shifted bearish at this point. And now where's the next shift now? Here, market shifted more bearish here, making this the high and the low. So we shifted bullish at this point with this market closing above this high here. So this is the high and now this is the low. So we're actually bullish on this market. That's it. So the weekly is bullish. Because when this things, you not sit on the normal candlestick chart, put the line that makes it easier. Now the daily too is bullish. Lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. Shift of structure here. We test. And then the 4-hour, same thing. So we have 3 time frame bullish on this market here, as you can see. So in order for me to buy this market, I'm just going to simply wait for market to have a break above area of interest, retest it to go for a 1:2.1 risk to reward ratio. Very clean, very easy trade. Next trade, GBP AUD. Not really interested in it like that, but let me just it's among first for the week. It's actually very clean. So I've been selling for a while now, and we're at this area now. I've not been in a while. So basically the market is bearish. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So daily is bearish. Daily too is bearish because this is the lower high and this is the lower low. We did not close below it, and we don't close above it, so we're still bearish. So what I'm going to wait for on this trade, let's go down to the 4-hour. The 4-hour is also, the 4-hour is bullish. So what I'm going to wait for this trade for the 4-hour to shift bearish. That is market is going below my area of interest. Break, retest, confirming this double top here. So have a break, retest, and then an engulfing to sell this market to the downside. At least we have good areas of interest that we can sell it to. We have this is just my TP here, but we have TP here, TP2 here. So we have actually good placement for our TP market to push to the downside. And here's the CHF. I've explained this pairs countless times. I'm really looking for buying because we're at the lowest point ever in this market. So the first time we had a left head, right shoulder consolidation, and then we bought. We came back to that area again. We had a shift of structure at this point here. You can see it's a candlestick reversal pattern. We have markets pulling, doji, and then engulfing. We now came back to retest it by giving us what series of doji rejection, and then we finally had the buys. Now we are back at that area of interest again. So our new market, the same thing it did here, the same thing it did here. You can see it's reaction from here, reaction from here. All this reaction is shifting the structure bullish. Because if I go down to the 4 hours, you can see the first one, we already had the bullish confirmation. That was the inverse head and shoulder pattern, and we had this double bottom here, breaking above this consolidation. We bought. Now we came back again, shifted bearish. Now we shifted bullish at this point. Because this was the high, this is the low. Created the high, low, high. You can see consolidation. This was where we shifted bullish at this point here, but we shifted back bearish again, and then we finally had that bullish shift at this point here. This is an evening snap formation, huge bearish candlestick, double doji, and then engulfing, and we bought. So now basically same thing we're looking for here, which is already happening itself. You can see lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. So that's market actually shifted bullish here. So now what we just need for market is a break and retest. And that break and retest, I'll patiently wait for the EMA to come and reject from where price is going to be, to give me more reasons to buy, because I'm actually buying out of history. I'm just buying this market out of historical data. So I'm going to need as much confirmation as I get the way I got it. You can see, but the same to market. EMA have always been under my markets whenever I'm buying it, because it's giving me good rejections. So I'm going to wait for the same thing to buy this market. So that's basically the price I have for the week. Please don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. It's not going to do anything to you. Then you can join the free Telegram channel. The link is in my bio and it's in the description of this video I'm dropping out too. So you can join it to get trade setups like this every week. So see you guys in the next video.